Hey guys, and welcome back to the Pokemon Fab 5. I am your host, Swami, and today I have for you guys the return of the APA for, what is this, week number 4. So we're taking on Knightor and the, what are they, the Montreal Explouds. So we finished the back-to-back Canadian road trip, but he has a very scary team. A lot of really good mons on it, and we have to be careful. I think my biggest issue is that I've played way too passively to start the season. I guess I probably, just because of the frailty of my team, have been a little bit too conservative, and it's cost us a lot. So I'm going to try to turn things around a little bit and see what we can do from there. So let's start things off with the team. First off, we have Raid, which is the Galvantula. It is rocking Sticky Web, Thunder, Hidden Power Ice, and Disable. And we are 56 HP, 252 Special Attack, and 196 Speed, with a Timid nature with Compound Eyes. That means that we are guaranteed to outspeed Choice Bandit, Staraptor, and also to outspeed Mega Medicham by +1, or by 1 point, which is great. And if Sticky Webs are up, then we outspeed everything on his team. Yeah, that's great. Disable is a cool move just to have as an option. You know, if he's banded and not scarfed on Staraptor, then we could sacrifice a Pokemon off and then bring in Galvantula and disable that move, force him to switch out or something, so force him to struggle. But there's that. After that, we have Tapu Koko with Wild Charge, Hidden Power, U-Turn, and Brave Bird. We're rocking a Life Orb this week. Obviously, the Electric Surge. This is an interesting set. We have 140 Speed EVs with a Naive Nature, which is boosting speed minus special defense, 108 HP, 252 attack, 4 defense, 4 special attack. At 184 speed, we outspeed Alolan Persian, and the only thing that we don't outspeed is Electrode, but we will outspeed everything else except for something that is Scarfed, which is obviously I guess it would be maybe Toxicroak, maybe Staraptor, maybe Magmortar, but I don't know. After that, we have What a Sap, the Goodra, and this is a very interesting set because I wanted to do some things a little bit different this week. This Goodra is, of course, Sap Sipper, which is good for the Roserade, but it is rocking Acid Armor, Substitute, Ice Beam, and Sludge Wave. Now, the really cool thing about this is it's 252 HP, 144 Bold Defense, 112 Special Attack, and no Special Defense investment. Basically, the idea is Acid Armor will boost our defenses to +2, and then we can survive attacks from Zygarde, including Outrage and things like that, and if we are... I haven't done the exact calc yet, but I want to see Goodra. What a Sap. Oh, this is the wrong Goodra. Oops, Goodra. There we go. And facing off against Zygarde, 50%. Let's say it's Dragon Dance set. Outrage would do 49 to 58%, and we have a chance to OHKO it back with Ice Beam. So if he switches in that situation, then we can tank one. If it's not going to be that, then we can tank a lot more. If we're +4, it's, you know, it's going to be tough. But there's that, and Sludge Wave is for the Florges as a switch in. Next up, we have our dessert, which is our Slurpuff, and this is a fun Slurpuff set as well. This one has 72 HP, 252 special attack, 180 speed, so we get 126. 126 is important because we will outspeed Jellicent, we'll outspeed Celesteela, and at +2, I believe we outspeed everything on his team, including a Scarf Staraptor. I believe that was the goal. Or it was either that or Zygarde at +1, I don't remember exactly which. Either way, we have a dual setup Slurpuff with Cotton Guard, which is +3 defense, and Calm Mind for the special attack and special defense with Flamethrower and Dazzling Gleam. Unburden with a Citrus Berry, very fun set. Next up we have Mesprit Mesprit, which is one of the cool mons. This is one of the main reasons we drafted Mesprit, because it gains access to dual screens and pivot. We have Reflect, Ice Beam, Toxic, and U-Turn. I think a lot of his mons are physical and scary physically, whether it be the Toxicroak, the Medicham, the Zygarde, you know, etc. It's a lot of physical mons that are terrifying to us. So, with that being said, I thought this would be the proper way of going about things. But either way, it is 252 HP, 252 Bold Nature Defense, 4 Special Attack, and with Light Clay, so we'll get 8 turns out of the Reflect. And lastly, we have the newest addition to our team. We dropped our Manitin and added this baby, Snoopy the LUCHA. Rocking 20 HP, 252 attack with an adamant nature, 236 speed, brings us to 168, which is the same speed tier as making sure that we outspeed Staraptor and Mega Medicham, with Sky Attack, Acrobatics, Swords Dance, Drain Punch, Power Herb, and the Unburden ability. So, for those of you who don't know what Power Herb is, it makes a 2-turn move go in 1 turn. Sky Attack is a 2-turn move. Once we burn that, then we get full power acrobatics plus our speed boost. So that's a really fun set. So I'm really excited, and let me just read off his team to you real quickly. The Pokemon on his team that are his Z-Move users are Toxicroak and Zygarde 50%, and he has Celesteela, Florges, Mega Medicham, Roserade, Alolan, Persian, Jellicent, Staraptor, Magmortar, Electrode, and Toxicroak. At the time I'm recording this, I actually see that he has made 2 changes to his team, so maybe he isn't planning on bringing either of them, which would be really nice. But these are the mons that I'm expecting: Steela, Medicham, Persian, Roserade, Zygarde, and Florges. So without further ado, let's jump right into the battle. Alrighty, so we are ready to go. All Pokemon to level 50. Good luck to you, Knightor. I hope we have a good, fun, safe battle. No hacks going crazy for either side. And we'll see who improves to 2-2 on the season. Hopefully it's us, but we're going to put our best foot forward and see what we can do. I don't think he gets access to knockoff, by the way, on Mega Medicham, which is really nice. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, he gets Fling. Alright, ooh, wow, he brought a lot that I didn't expect. So he brought Staraptor, which is probably going to be his lead. Medicham, Roserade, Magmortar, I'm assuming for the Kartana, Jellicent, and Zygarde. So Zygarde is his Z-Move user. With this team, I think one thing that we definitely need to do is we need to basically be prepared for maybe a Tectonic Rage from the Zygarde. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to lead with Mesprit, and we're going to set up an early Reflect against him. If he leads Staraptor, I'm expecting a U-turn, which is no problem. So there was that, and there's no Florges, and there's no Steela, which is so good for us. Celesteela is a scary Pokemon. I mean, Staraptor's no pushover, but it is not a Celesteela. So, which is the last one? Jellicent. Yes. So good luck, Knightor! And hopefully we play better this time around. I think we need to just be more aggressive, make more reads, and if it hurts us, then so be it. But I'm pumped and I'm ready. So I lead with Mesprit. And he leads with Koth, which is the Magmortar. It's fine by me. I think I'm going to go for a switch into Goodra. You know, no, I'm going to set up a Reflect first turn. First turn Reflect. Let's set things up. I'm assuming... I wonder what he thought I was going to lead. Maybe Galvantula? We'll get an idea of this thing's speed pretty quickly. Actually, no, we won't. But we'll get an idea on its damage output pretty quickly. So, Mesprit versus a Magmortar. Could do a lot of damage with a Fire Blast. But it goes for a Flamethrower. Okay, we can live with that. Let's see the damage. 187 down to 111. So let's say that was Flamethrower. That did 41%. So is it Scarf? Might be Expert Belt. Yeah, that seems... No, actually, that can't be it. It's probably not Modest. That's probably it. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to switch Mesprit out into my Goodra. Right, Goodra... Yeah, I'm gonna go into Goodra. I can eat up any attack that he wants to throw at me. He'll probably fear an Earthquake. Here comes another Flamethrower. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. He gets the burn, though. That's pleasant. That'll cancel out my leftovers, which is always nice. I'm going to go for a substitute here versus this thing. Let me see. I haven't used a Magmortar in a very long time, so I don't remember exactly what its move pool is. We could get a Pulse on if it has an Ice Beam type move. It doesn't. Does it have anything that could actually hit us pretty hard? I guess it could Earthquake. No, not really. So I'm going to substitute here, expecting the switch into Zygarde. But with the Reflect up, he's in a little bit of a weird position because he has 3 physical, 3 special mons for this matchup, and I don't think he has a Defog user either, which is really nice. I think this thing is Scarfed. That's my interpretation. He goes for... Oh, no, it's not. So here comes Hidden Power Ice. That did some pretty good damage. We set up a substitute, which is not good, but we know it's not Scarfed. So versus Goodra, that brought us down to what, 73? 29 to 35%. It's Expert Belt. I think that's probably the correct guess. I'm gonna go for a Sludge Wave. Goes for another Hidden Power. It's gonna take out our substitute. 61. I don't think we can live another one. That did not... Oh, it didn't break our substitute. Huh. And Sludge Wave did not do a lot of damage. How much did that do? About 25%? Could this thing be Assault Vest? It's possible. I don't like this position. Say it's AV. What would Coco do to it? Could do a lot to it. I'm just going to go for another Sludge Wave, as this is going to break our substitute. And so if it didn't even break the substitute, then it must be a lower roll. He might not have any special attack investment. But taking this thing out would be very, very good early on, just because we don't have a ground type to deal with it. So it looks like we're going to have to waste Goodra a little bit early, but I'm okay with that. 61 down to 9. Yeah. I'm okay making this trade for one specific reason. I can bring in anything afterwards, and we can start getting a sweep together. Let's see, based on this damage output, and it's not been a lot, it's been less than 25% to Goodra. So, let's go into LUCHA. How much would it take from HP Ice? A good amount, but nothing on this team could really withstand a Sky Attack at +2. See what Jellicent would do from that. Jellicent +2. Now it couldn't. Oh, it goes into Death Touch, which is the Zygarde. That's fine. Go for a Dragon Dance here. That will be really pleasant. Because I can kill you with an Ice Beam. I can't. Get overconfident, go for it, and we'll see what happens. We have one turn left of Reflect, which is not ideal, but the worst case scenario, we have Galvantula in the back, and that can set up sticky webs at any point and be good for us. But slow start to the battle. We whittle down. The Magmortar just goes for the Earthquake. So Zygarde will KO. Zygarde kills Goodra. Any idea of an item? No. Alright. So we're going to go back into Mesprit. And I'm going to go for a Reflect. He's carrying Earthquake instead of 1,000 Arrows, which is a bit interesting. With LUCHA, that means that we could switch in and avoid. Goes for the Dragon Dance. Nice. That's fine because we do have a sashed Galvantula in the back. But the Reflect means that he's now going to be doing less damage to us than otherwise. So he could be a Yachi Berry variant, but if we burn it here with Mesprit, then we'll be okay. So let me see. Mesprit versus a Zygarde. Yeah. So it is Yachi. That still does good damage. And oh, we're fine. Another one will KO it. Outrage with the Reflect up. We're good. And Mesprit kills Zygarde. Crit did not matter. That is a huge deal for us, as now we can mark off two different Pokemon. We can mark off the Zygarde, and we can mark off our Goodra. But that is so big because of the simple fact that that thing was terrifying to our team. With Galvantula, it was really the setup Mon. And now we can, the only thing we have to really worry about is Staraptor. But outside of that, we're setting up for a Snow-Pea sweep very, very soon. So, if he goes back into Magmortar, then we can go for a U-turn. If he goes into the Medicham, then we could go for a Toxic. but I think a U-turn probably still would be better, because he could set up a substitute and sword stance, and then things get bad very quickly. So, we still haven't shown Tapu Koko, which is fine. But the Reflect Mesprit has been so useful for us. To be able to survive a +2 outrage like that is so clutch. So we're at 43 HP right now, which is not a lot. It's 22%. But we do have the Reflect up. So he goes into April, which is the Roserade. So I'm going to go for a U-turn. I don't expect to live an attack from this thing, but hopefully it goes for... Oh, Shadow Ball. We'll get an idea of its item. That's fine. Let's see. No item. Okay. So, Roserade kills Mesprit. Okay, so Mesprit is down. That's fine. I want to go into Snoopy here. I want to see what moves the this thing can get. Roserade. I don't mind burning Unburden early, but I just don't want to... It can get Dazzling Gleam, which is kind of interesting. But I think I'm going to go into Snoopy. Let me see. LUCHA versus Roserade. Sky Attack will absolutely kill this thing. What would it do to a Staraptor? It would do a lot, even at -1. Oh, Intimidate. Oops. Still do a lot. I'm gonna go for the Sky Attack here. I don't want to be put to sleep. And if we had Substitute on this, that would be really cool, but I'm happier having Sword Stance. Maybe he'll make a bad decision and he'll go into... I mean, he could sack off Magmortar here. No, he's going to stay in. Okay. Well, down goes the Roserade. Not a chance in hell you're surviving that one. Oh, he has the Flying Berry. I still think we can take him out. Oh, that did so much. Whoa! I didn't know that could happen. I had no idea Sky Attack could flinch. Are you kidding? 30% chance to flinch. Holy cow. Do I get greedy and go for the Sword Stance here? I don't think he wants to sack this off. I'm going for the Sword Stance. We'll see what happens. He goes for the Sleep Powder and hits it, I'm really in trouble. Sludge Bomb, nice. Wow, that did a lot. Okay, that's fine. At +2, how do I feel? Versus Roserade. Drain Punch could take it out, but... just gonna go for the Acrobatics. Okay. LUCHA kills Roserade. So it's 2v2 right now. It's a... Oh, Angry Bird. Nice. Let's see, does it get the Intimidate off? It doesn't. Uh-oh. That's bad for him. I'm going for a Drain Punch, man. You're not outspeeding me. It's not happening. We have a chance to KO. Oh, LUCHA, no! Oh, no. Double Edge. Nice. That should... Not KO! LUCHA putting in the work! Oh, the Reflect! I completely forgot about the Reflect. Oh, that is so big. Oh my goodness, that is so big. Mr. Stash, which is the Jellicent. I'm going for an Acrobatics here. If I knew that I was going to survive that, I would have gone for a second Sword Stance. That's disappointing. Oh, no, I couldn't have. I'm silly. Acrobatics does a ton. He goes for Surf. That should kill us, but... yeah. Okay. Jellicent kills LUCHA. I'm gonna go into Galvantula here and set up late game Sticky Webs. Goes for the Magic Coat. Ooh. I didn't know that could get that. That's so cool. That's a little unfortunate. A little bit. That is really, really cool. I had no idea that it had priority either. That's great prep. Either way, Galvantula will be faster, so we'll be able to take this thing out. Yeah. Gal kills Jellicent. We also have a Focus Sash intact, which should be enough for us. But LUCHA put in the finest of work, and that Reflect was so big. In comes Koth. We're going to outspeed it. It's probably AV. But that's okay. Let's see how well it survives this. If it can. It can't! Okay, Galvantula kills Magmortar. Okay. So now in comes Little Mac, which is fine by me, because I can go for the Thunder. He might fake out to break my Sash, but the Thunder coming out should be big damage to him. And unless... I think this thing does get Poison Jab, so that's a little problem. Does it get Poison Jab? It does. But it doesn't go for the, Wow, that's a mistake in my opinion. He doesn't go for the... Ooh. I'm assuming he has Bullet Punch? Yeah? Nope! Good game, Knightor! As Galvantula finished things up and we get a 3-0 victory. That was a very good game. Okay, so let's reflect a little bit. Okay, so the reflect was huge. The magic coat was great. That was a really cool tech to have. I love having 2 unburdened mons. LUCHA is so good. I love LUCHA. And I think it serves us a better purpose than something along the lines of Darmanitan, especially with camera up. But this was a really fun match. The fact they didn't have focus, they didn't have a fake out or anything like that was pretty big. In retrospect, I could have set up sticky webs to neutralize the speed advantage that he would have gotten when the Magmortar came in. I probably should have, unless Magic Coat lasts multiple turns. Let me see. It might just be a 1-turn deal. Yeah, it's just that 1 turn. So, that was pretty big. But if we had done that, then there would have been no way that Medicham could have outsped us. And, yeah. Either way, that's going to be it. So who's your MVP this match? I think LUCHA and Galvantula both came up really big. I knew that saving Galv towards the end would be important, but I didn't think it would be that important. Just cleans the game up with 3 Thunders, or 4 Thunders. 4 Thunders. And we improved to 2-2, so we're back up to 500. Let's see if we can keep improving. I'm Moonlight Swami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace!